Hmm. Um, Looks like I'm live. We got Hector de la Torre. ¿Qué pasa, hombre? Long time no see. I want to get a better setup one day, but here I am one more time. Hopefully, we don't have the trolls chiming in this time and throwing me off. I'm gonna take it a little easier this time around and see where it goes. So we got Hector from Facebook, so that's awesome. Anyway, um, it's been like almost 2 weeks since I last posted. That last show was kind of a shit show, but a learning experience. It was awesome. I got my first experience on the trolls, internet trolls. Awesome. Also, last week I went to 4-H camp, so I've been gone for 7 days, pretty much, away from home. And yeah, I got back Friday night, and Saturday and Sunday it was pretty much a walking coma. Yeah, it was brutal. So it really taxed me, exhausted me, it pushed me to my limit, but also inspired me and regenerated me. I don't care what anybody says about kids. Kids are awesome. They remind you that, yeah, life is worth living. Um, G33K HQ, hate them trolls. So, just a heads up. So, I made a few mods, admin on my site. So, if the trolls do come out this time around, we're gonna zap them, and I want to see them gone. It's gonna be awesome. I hope. So, all right, let's get this party started. So today I kind of wanted to do about a 30-minute live stream, not too long, trying to get back into this. What I want to do, and I was thinking about it. So over the 4-H camp, I I reconnected with Ari Gershon. So I was trying to get the pictures up, but apparently I needed to turn them into JPEGs earlier. So there's a process to this Streamlabs and how the program works. And I needed to get them into JPEG form. Right now they're like HEIC, which is Apple's whatever live photo thingy. Anyway, next time we'll get it together. But so Ari and we kind of connected way back in the day at 4-H camp before the pre-pandemic. And we both love like sitting around and just drawing on our free times at the tables, and we chatted up, became good buddies. He's come to hang out with me at the the Tide Shop out in Bodega Bay. Sorry, my brain is foggy. And LumaCon and another con, OhanaCon. And so yeah, we kind of reconnected, and he's trying to rework his Swap Man comic book series, and I kind of made him this promise push that I'm going to help him achieve that goal. By the end of this year, he's going to have a published book. So this is page 2 to Swap Man. So if you can see that, show it on here. We'll blow it up a little bit bigger. So basically, Swap Man is a ex police force dude who got wrong and now takes a mantle as SWAT man to fight crimes. But he's usually called upon by some kind of secret society organization, if I understand the story right. And that's how he gets to certain missions, and he does what he does basically because he likes beating the shit out of people. Bad people that deserve it. My kind of guy. So, yeah, man, let's get on it. So today we're going to be using India ink. I'm going to open this up a little bit. So maybe close this up a little bit. I told my buddies over at G33K that as soon as I got enough money, I'm going to hire about 10 people to help me out with this because because I can. So, all right. I think if I move this little bad boy, oops, up here, or this little bad boy down here. Da-dum, da-dum, dum, dum. All right. So we are trying to figure out. There's so many buttons. I was trying to count all the buttons on this program, and I think there's over 1,000 little things you can do. Maybe over 1,000. There's so much you can do with this program. All right, so we're making it a little bit bigger, a little bit liver. So, because pretty sure you rather see the artwork and my ugly mug, or pretty mug compared to some people. So generally, I like to use what we call the microns for when I draw upon these man-made structures like the Golden Gate Bridge or this helicopter in here. But because Ari's style is a little bit more sketchy, it doesn't have to be a tight pencil or ink. I am gonna go with the tried and true deleter number 4, which is an amazing ink, and I love, and I have to restock. So, got my little paper here to keep me from throwing ink everywhere. So, and don't worry, I won't just be randomly talking. I actually got shit to talk about, and because I made notes. Whether you guys want to listen to it or not, it's going to be a conversation. And let me know how my voice is coming through, because I want to decide whether to get a mic or not. So, Hector Del Toro, someone told me you were going to strip. When did that happen? I'm going to say around the 25-minute mark, or no, after the 55-minute mark. Right around there, Hector. Get ready. Eric Wilder, good to see you, buddy. Long time no see. I see you here and there on Facebook, and yeah, I see you're doing a lot of things. We got to get together again. So, Eric Wilder is an amazing Native American artist. Also a busy person, just constantly doing things and going places. So, all right, so So I worked for the Golden Gate Bridge for a long time, and this is not accurate to scale, but that's okay because we're building a world here where we just want to do the storytelling. That's the most important part. So, and usually when I ink from left to right. Please push away from me. So we're gonna go in and do the helicopter because there's a lot of cables that I don't want to cross. And I do have the whiteout, which is a white number 2, but I do not want to use it if I don't have to. So, all right, here we go. And first off, let's do some test strokes. That looks pretty good. Also, my light. Oops, I was gonna do a helicopter first. Yeah, my brain is still a little bit wonky from being away, so. Mr. Traversi's in the house. Hello, Golden Gate representing. Good to see you guys. Mr. Traversy probably has graced about 100 bands or more in his lifetime. He's an excellent drummer. What band are you with right now, Steve? Can you guys hear me at all? I think my mic should be working. Yeah, there it is. We got a helicopter. Also, usually use two lamps. My other lamp broke. Thanks to a 2 foot plus tall young lady by the name of Pearl. So I'm going to take a little bit of liberty here because I was never told not to. So I'm going to play around and add details where, I see fit. But at the same time, just to add a little bit, but not take away from Ari's work. Ari Gershon, are you on stream? No, but we have join my Slack. I'm going to have to get the story done for the Wafana game and get you. Actually, that's a great. Jeremiah, he is a tabletop gamer and possibly also electronic. But anyway, he was working on this project called Wall Fauna with, I thought it was an amazing idea and concept, with animals coming, kind of anamorphic, I guess. I never got the full detail, but I think he has a hit on his hand. And he needs to get, just like all of us, we have our dreams. We just need to get out there. All right, thank you. You can hear me. G33K. Hip Pockets playing August 12th. Rona Park Farmers Market, 6 to 7 p.m. I'm going to go. I think I'm available that day. So Stephen Traversy's band is called Hip Pockets. I think they do like soul music. Blatant advertisement there. I think 80s, 70s rock. I'm not sure. Steve, what kind of music do you guys play? I'm gonna put we got a little big window here on this helicopter. So one of the things that I was doing at camp, and I was drawing and getting motivated by the kids again, and Ari's sister, I forgot her name, I'm so sorry, but she asked me to draw a dragon, and it really got me started in this. I need to draw more, because at the end of the day, content is king, no matter what it is. And one thing I was telling Ari and giving advice. Sorry, my voice is doing the COVID brain thing because again, was to look at reference. If you're gonna draw something, I mean, you can pull it out of your head as best as you can, but it doesn't really hurt to look it up on the internet. There's a Google for that. So if you need a helicopter, you got all kinds. You can do an Apache, you can do Sea King, like a cargo or a Chinook, something, anything you want, but it will tell the reader and also Mr. Ari, you failed to put in a propeller on the tail, which almost 99% of copters have. So I'm going to take liberty and put one in there because what we like to do as artists is trick the brains. If we can trick them into believing what they're seeing is a helicopter, that's all that matters. So, all right, I'm checking in. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm gonna 60s, 80s funk and R&B. Mr. Traversy. All right, looking forward, August 12th. I don't have my phone with me or my calendar. I'll look it up real quick. So I'm also gonna thicken the lettering there so we can add maybe color or something later. So Ari told me this book of his will be about 16 pages for at least this first chapter, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But I'm hoping to get him to at least do a 60-page book, not by end of the year, but by beginning of next year. And then we can go to LumaCon, which happens here at Petaluma at Lucchese Park, where they do a comic book convention, but the libraries put it together, the school libraries. By the way, this is what I wash my pen in. It's just a little bit of warm water and dish soap. Anyway, the LumaCon is at the last Saturday of January. So it's going to be in 2023, January, the last Saturday. Come on down. I should have a table there and a few more books to promote and get out there to the world. So, Stephen Traversi still. Yeah. All right. So, I think that's pretty good. I'm going to draw the pilots right now. So this is a 9x12 sheet. And then it's a mixed media paper. So 9x12 mixed media, which actually is pretty good for taking inks. It's a low-cost paper, but also you can use it for a lot of things. Using markers, watercolors, acrylics, without spending the big bucks. Especially when you are just learning the craft and don't really need to. And I believe this is so 60 pages, and I think something like this is about $10. Say maybe $6. I don't know, 10 cents a page, something like that. Or I don't know. Do the math. Look it up on Amazon, or check your local art store. So I'm all about supporting the local art stores first before going to Amazon or anywhere else. In fact, I'm all about supporting local businesses before going anywhere else. But I'm also not about driving to 5, 10, maybe 20 stores in search of one little item. Because at that point, you're just wasting gas, time, and effort. So if you know what you need and you know a place where you can get it, go ahead and support local business. I know I'm just rambling, but I got no one else to talk to but myself. And I actually have notes, and they're coming up. Don't you worry, Hector. I'm going to get naked for you. Just for you, buddy. I should make a paid subscription for those that want to see things that are not child or, you know what I mean, family friendly. But then again, you have to define family. What kind of family? There's so many out there. So, all right. So what I'm going to do, I got the helicopter done. Let's see if you can see that. Nope, lighting is bad. So I'm going to go over here, and I need to just move that. I don't know why that's in the way. So I'm going to move that in a second. I'm going to go ahead and tint the windows there to give it a little bit more depth and girth as far as the helicopter goes. So I'm gonna move this cord because it's eventually I figure I will get this worked out, all the bugs, all the kinks, just not today. And if I don't, it doesn't matter. Oh my God, Durrell. Hi, Durrell. Good to see you. Math is hard. Keith Carmona. Sorry I'm late. What did I miss? Well, I'm going to tell you again. This is an actual page done by one of the campers at 4-H camp, and he's working on his comic book called Swap Man. So I offered to do the inking for him so we can see this project through and, show him what it's like to collaborate with a person like me. The pay is not, I'll take that back. The pay is pretty great. I'm making a kid happy, and by the end of December, we're hoping to get it published by somebody. So, all right. Right now, I did make some notes, so I'm going to go over a little bit of notes. So, what I'm using again, it's Deleter. And God, if this spills right now everywhere, that'd be awful. But number 4, Amazing Ink. Deleter White, number 2. Just get ready. Using Japanese G pens so I can get the job done. I got my microns as backups, which I only use on man-made objects, but because Ari's drawing is very loose, I'm going to hold those back until I absolutely need them. I really don't think so. So, all right, let's talk about projects. So since Keith is on board, let's talk about Scattered Chaos. I'm part of a Scattered Comics group, and they're doing a crossover between 6 creators, a 65-page book, and by the end of the month, we hope that it will go to Kickstarter and be a success. So the goal is to raise $500 minimum, but we'll see where it goes from there. We're going to be offering original art. We're going to be offering a card game called Nexus with some of the Scattered comic creators, characters. I think all the comics is going to be, let's see, there's going to be Dr. Dream, Alien 101, Coffee and Caffeine, I think. That's the name one. That's the one I'm working on. Then we got Lucha Mysteries by Evan Quiring. We have Blyth. And there's one more. And no memory. So, Keith, do you know what that one is? G33 said, cool, I wish you can ink half that well. So, or they can ink half that well. Maybe if you keep watching, you'll pick something up. So I don't know why I keep doing this. So I do this. I've been doing this a lot since camp, like repeating things over. So my COVID brain is still in forest land. So we are going to go and tint these windows because I really feel the need for speed. And then we're actually going to use one of these brushes from the Microns. So I like to, no matter what, always do kind of like a sponge pencil guide to this, no matter what I do, so I can see what my brain's going to tell me. And part of the things I've learned as far as inking, I've watched a lot of Japanese artists, manga artists, and they've learned the technique of pencil drawing plus ink drawing, learning how to draw with the inks instead of just tracing things. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm kind of giving a reflection on the glass, but yet we can't see what's in there because this is gonna hold a surprise. I don't have the complete script yet, but I've seen a few pages, and it's gonna get gory. I'm gonna give or if you're watching, let me give this window frame a little bit more. Of an outline. Yep. Just for fun, give it a little bit more girth. All right, pretty much. Let's get to the cables, and this panel should be done here soon. So yeah, Scattered Chaos Kickstarter should be announcing it maybe in 2 weeks. So also Keith Carmona's Dr. Dream is out in Indiegogo. Where's my glasses? Where'd I put my glasses? Somewhere. Go check it out. It's a pretty cool project. Yeah, Dr. Dream will not be part of the card game, but it will be part of the Chaos crossover. So the book. And Lucha Mystery, Dr. Dream, Caffeine Poison, Alien 101, Damage Inc. was the other one. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool creators. Some t-shirts will be offered. Still not Naked Time, Mr. Oh shit, it's almost Naked Time. So, how did we do on the trolls? Pretty good. All right, let me get this last panel done, and then I'll call it a quick evening. I think this went much smoother than last time. Definitely. So the reason I'm squinting, also my eyes started going out. Not sure if it was being overworked from camp or all the carbs I ate at camp. There was a lot of carbs at camp. So the cables, again, I did not do the research on this. I don't know exactly how many cables are on the bridge. Although after 22 years of driving across that bridge on Golden Gate Transit, my job, I should probably know every nut and bolt, every cable, every divot, and everything about the bridge. But I don't. So, all right, Murder City, Devil, Evan Quirin will be announcing that soon. So another Scattered family. I'll try to get more graphics once I figure out how to do that up so we can actually put the graphics up. But Evan's book is really cool. It's about murder, mayhem, pretty much our favorite subjects. Nick Gibson is someone I kind of know through Facebook. He sent me some images from his new character, The Screech. Basically, looks like a female who turns into an owl type superhero. I couldn't get those images to load. Maybe, wait a minute. I might. Hold on. Let's see if that works. Oops, no, not that one. Oh, never mind. Slideshow. Yeah, that's right. I worked on this earlier. So these are slideshows from right there. These are Evan's pages from his murder. That's the Screech from the Nathan Gibson character. I told him to send me a link with some info. He hasn't done it yet. Perhaps next time around he will. And this is why I need a virtual assistant or an assistant. Because I do forget things more often. Thank you, COVID-19. Thank you, old age. And screw you bastards. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add some water down here. and maybe a skyline in this angle over here, just to give that location sense that the brain likes to have. Like, where are we in comparison to everything else? So I'm gonna go ahead and do it real quick. It's probably done in 10 minutes. So if you guys want to hold on, awesome. I'm gonna just give this a little bit of water down here. So we're looking down at the bay. San Francisco Bay. I'm gonna give over here maybe, I don't know, semblance of Alcatraz. Again, not researching it, so I'm gonna play by my brain that's already broken. Maybe I'll throw in an Easter egg of like prisoners swimming in the water, getting eaten by sharks. Okay, that's not gonna happen. So over here, I'm gonna go ahead and just give a semblance that there's a city, buildings, there's some terrain over here, and then I'm gonna let the background be swallowed up by fog or whatever. Okay, so for the water, I'm gonna use a brush. This is the quickest, and that's not a brush. Where did I put that brush? Somebody help me. Brush. Where we at on the comments? So no trolls tonight. Woot! Just 14 days left. Keith Carmona says at least not one that's gonna stay. On average, how long does it take to ink a page? It's gonna depend. That was by Traversy. Oh yeah, Keith, I'll do that next. So to ink a page, it kind of depends on the line work, all the details, and this is not really working for me, so I'm gonna choose something else. Like one of my pages takes about 4 to 6 hours to get the entire page done. So I'm gonna have to find a better brush. I don't have anything right now for the water, so let me try. Let me try one of these. They're kind of like calligraphy pens or brushes. So yeah, again, everything's shitty right now. So I'll promise I'll hold on. Actually, I got something. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I rarely use Sharpies, but in this case, I think it would work. It'll give me the blacks that I want. Yeah, it does. So yeah, about 4 to 6 hours, depending on all the detail. Mine is very detailed, my artwork. So this is a little bit more fun to play with. So this will probably take me, I don't know, hour and a half, the entire page. Keith was talking about mentioning, so coming pretty soon to Kickstarter, we're doing an anthology. It's going to be a novel, short stories, about 3,000 words per story, average. And right now we have about 12 authors. So it's called Project Demon. And every year we're going to have a new project. The next year is going to be Project Robot. So we're really excited. We have Raina Young. We'll probably have Maureen Whelan on board. We got Keith Carmona wrote a short story, which was pretty amazing. Kathy Borini, myself, Summer McLaren, Summer Rain, my niece. Yeah, a lot of people. We're gonna announce it. I'll announce it on the next stream next week. So I'm gonna try to work harder on getting graphics up so people can see it. So if you can see it, yeah, it's. I'm assuming this is a nighttime scene, so the water's gonna be a little bit dark there. I don't ink with Sharpies so much unless I'm doing a lot of blacks because they're really hard to control. Jason Doobie, I know he's a master at the Sharpies. I just don't have that. So for these buildings, I'm gonna go ahead and use the microns. less wiggly, more solid, and then we're done. And I really appreciate all you guys. Come check out my webpage, ALberto311.com. So this is going to be Alcatraz. I don't know if you can see that. It's going to be out in the distance. If anybody asks, I'm not putting a sign up or anything, so there's a building back here, a structure, something, some kind of fence, a little guard tower up there, little island, more or less, and then maybe a prisoner or two swimming. Help me, please, God, save me. All right, and then over here we're gonna go get the structures down, and then I think we'll be done. I'll clean this up too after I shut things off, so I can be satisfied. But I think this is what Palace of Fine Arts is, maybe. A little round building there. A little bit of hills. Yeah, again, not looking up at actual photos, which I would do with my own art, but I think this is a lot more fun, just having to play and not stress about total accuracy. I think you guys can figure out this is the Golden Gate Bridge. True story. One day I came too close to the edge of the Golden Gate Bridge coming into the city, and one of my tires hit part of the bridge, and I think there was like a metal piece just sticking out, and it blew out my tire. So I had to pretty much pull over at the entrance there by the bridge and get my tire changed. And it did a number on the rim. So it sounded like a billion glass of like bottles just smashing everywhere. So I can imagine, I think it was during the daytime. So I imagine if it was nighttime, there would be just sparks, man, everywhere. Scaring the shit out of people. All right, so this is pretty much good for now. So, see if you can see that. Thank you so much, you guys. I had to do some pencil cleanups and everything, but I wanted to talk about San Diego Con, so I'll mention a little bit real quick. Phase 4 is over this year with Black Panther, but Phase 5, it seems like there's going to be MCU project every 2 months next year, at least a whole year. I'm pretty sure by 2025 it's going to be MCU all the time. So we got Ant-Man coming, Secret Invasion, which is going to be an Avengers project in the spring, Guardians in May, Echo series in the summer, I'm going to say, the Marvels in July, Loki season 2 in the summer. This is all in 2023 still. And then Blade is going to be in November, and Ironheart, which is going to be kind of like a takeoff on Iron Man, is going to also come out in the fall, which is like a lot of freaking Marvel. And in the winter, not to be outdone, we got Agatha Coven of Chaos, which is from the Wanda, whatever show that was. I can't think. WandaVision. Yeah, it's going to be a takeoff, a spinoff of that. And I think next year's going to be a lot of movies and stuff. So hopefully I don't go brain dead in the meantime, but we will keep you up to date, and I'm going to try to get, again, some of this streaming stuff. Like, look my little slideshow. I did that by myself. I'm so proud. I want to thank Jeremiah for the help on that. And also don't see shit really well, and I lost my glasses, and when I set them down, I don't know where I put them. I'll find them later. But anyway, Keith Carmona, I want to plug. Kika, man, can't wait for Evan's book. Kathleen D. Miller, hey Kathleen, how are you? Yes, I am trolling. My classmate, another Golden Gate driver. Steve Safford, what the fuck? We got him out onto the internet. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Keith, come on. Thanks for the love, bro. Glad you enjoyed the story. It was fun to write. And then G33, thank you so much for being there for me, being one of my mods, and then not having the trolls like you did last time. They just completely derailed my whole program. Like, what the actual F? So, thank you guys again. This was a short one. I'm going to try to ease into this slowly. And then I actually love giving you guys a plug out. Like Steve Traversi, August 12th. Go check him out. Awesome drummer. And he has more drums than I have pens, possibly. I don't know. One day we'll have to compare. But thank you guys. Thank you. Bless you. And we will talk later. Peace out. Have a great night. So I'm going to figure out the stream ending. Stream ending. Oh, I found my glasses. It's on my head. Thank you. Robbie, thank you. In this world of COVID, there's always something new. Bye.